I'm angry. I'm angry.
I mean, the things anger makes us do. So how could anger have the power to save when it seems all it does is destroy? Wouldn't true peace be the absence of
anger and what anger really does to your heart and your health?
Losing your temper could lead to a heart attack or stroke.
Confirm what I think a lot of people kind of think intuitively, but emotions can have an effect on your physical state.
The mind and the body are connected.
Letting a person in their car with a gun over a parking spot.
Anger of a community that is pleading for and demanding justice.
Someone lets their anger get the best of them.
I was once a child, doing what children do best, like eating chalk and tasting different booger flavors. Everything was okay. That was until Billy came up to me and began to tell me everything that was wrong with me.
Too chubby, too hairy, too ugly.
I was then nicknamed Dragon, not because I could fly or because I was extremely hot, but because I was aggressive. I was an anger erupter. Would I ever be able to control it? I didn't know, but I knew I had to. I would ultimately lose the thing I wanted most, the approval of people around. But there is something so addictive about anger. I mean, it literally gives you the same amount of dopamine as doing crack cocaine. But why? Why was I always so angry? A question that if someone had asked me would have led me to discover this very secret even sooner. The truth is, anger is a secondary emotion. So before you felt angry, you felt something else first, either sadness or hurt, which you left unresolved. Which makes perfect sense now. I was always getting maltreated, abused, ignored. I was hurt, but I never addressed the initial pain. Instead, I preferred stuffing my emotions into a tightly sealed bottle until that wasn't an option anymore. But when I discovered the cause of my anger, I could actually get rid of it by removing the true source of pain from my life. Sometimes anger is just what you need to change your life. Being angry with a circumstance, relationship, job could be the genesis of something beautiful. In this case, passion and anger are interchangeable. So saying the world will be better without anger is like saying the world will be better without pain. As much as pain hurts, we need it.
What if pain, the thing that parents try hardest to protect their children from, what if that was the thing your child needed most?
There weren't very many good outcomes. Staying away from appendicitis because they didn't have the warning signs, and bone infections.
Yeah, the biting, her burning her hands.
Photo after photo document injuries that pained her parents, but not their little girl.
So as a life without pain would be painful, a life without anger would be frustrating, and one without a well-defined sense of self or boundaries. Because anger reveals our boundaries and manifests itself when we or others are trespassing those boundaries. When we begin to see it as the tool it is, if it surfaces, we know we need to take a breather, step back and reassess. Anger will always be there to protect you. It was my hero as a child. So was I really a disruptive, violent kid? Or did I just, more than anything in the world, want to be understood? But how come people don't see anger as this mystical, magical thing it is? Because it just isn't. Not yet, at least. Anger is projected and displaced. So when it manifests, it's overgrown and poisonous. Even though it would be great for everyone to be understanding, in the real world, angry outbursts have immediate consequences. So if you're feeling angry and you smash someone in the face or you smash their head against the wall, nobody is going to be like, think we should sit down and talk about your big feelings. No, you deserve to be in jail. Getting treated poorly says nothing about the kind of person you are. You being angry and returning that poor treatment says everything about the kind of person you are. So is that person really an ugly, dumb
profanity?
Or do you just have some anger you need to work through? So now that we understand anger, we can truly fix it. All your reasons to be angry are justified, just poorly expressed. I mean, why wouldn't you hit him? You were not gonna let yourself just get treated like a
profanity.
Anger is a vital warning sign. So when you experience anger, you should bisf. I don't know. So how do we become chill? Step 1, breathe. Once you feel angry, take deep breaths and regulate. Be aware of your body's response to the emotion and soothe, reminding yourself it's okay to feel this way. Try to get your body as close to default as possible, because if you physically feel calm, it will be almost impossible to convince your mind you are not. Step 2, identify your feeling and state it. Nah, you're not fine, bro. You're not okay. You're angry, and that's that. So when you feel it, state it. Step 3, take a step back. If you're in the middle of a conversation that is making you angry, simply state, I need to take a break. If someone is respecting of you, they would honor that. If they do not acknowledge you needing space, they shouldn't be in your life. But this isn't always practical. So let's say you're in a professional setting. You can say something like, I am not currently in the right headspace to make this decision or continue this conversation. I will get back to you. That's it. That could be a lie. You don't even have to get back to them. Just did. That's it. Your peace of mind is more important than any
profanity.
Step 4, feel it. Don't stuff your emotions. Don't try to get rid of them. Don't try to reason them out. Just sit with it and feel it. Step 5, when you're done feeling it, identify its source. Why am I feeling this way? What is the original root of this hurt or sadness? And how do I get rid of or solve this problem? Here are some simple mindset shifts that will prevent you from being angry in the first place. Number 1, it's never that deep. It really is never that deep. Nothing is ever that deep. Number 2, no situation is permanent unless you let it be. Number 3, the way people treat you is a reflection of how they feel about themselves. Repeat these steps whenever you feel angry. Of course, with anything else, with learning any new skill, at first it's going to feel unnatural. But if you repeat and practice, mindfully and consciously putting these tips into your life, you're going to become so chill that all your friends are going to start asking you if you do drugs. Or maybe that's just me. So next time a Billy comes up to you, try these tips. Although I probably would have still punched him in the face. Perhaps that's more to do with ego than anger. Ego is the biggest problem a lot of us face on our healing journey. So to actually grow and harness our full potential, we need to understand ego and why we need it so much. So watch this video next to become the best version of yourself.